Just like our ancestors in Troy.
Okay.
All right, ready, man?
Okay, one,
ready? Two. Yes! Yeah! One small step for man, a large step for we came as Romans. Yeah! I would definitely be Ghostface Killer. Right. Ghostface Killer. And I would think this would be a banging show. Yeah, definitely a banging show. Always Boney's Jeans. Brought the rain. Brought the ruckus. Definitely brought the ruckus. Got my guy out of the done!
I picked up a dime earlier.
Yeah, depends. Today I probably will, because I'm feeling a little groggy. Some days I'm too lazy too. But yeah, most of the time I do. I got a kettle. It makes great green tea. Honey, lemon.
Honey, it's all about that.
Throat coat's actually really good too. Throat coat's good.
Okay, I'll read you this. This is Eric Choi.
Thank you.
Played in a couple of good movies, like The Goonies. And Mortal Kombat. Just stole my soul. Kombat.
I'm a star. Get the hell out of my green room, guys.
Tree room?
You trashed it. Get trapped.
Pizza.
Haven't had a slice in years. You guys don't mind if I indulge. It's moldy.
So there's this time, every single time for the past year and a half or so, that during our set, I go up to Andy and I step on his foot every day. You have to film it though. All right. I thought it was funny.
What are you doing? Picking stuff off my nose ring? Yeah. It's been the best tour you've ever done. Yeah, the Tour de France.
gonna sing it back to me. Did my future started with the first song that I ever played? Here we go, South Carolina! In the first song. It will be my future started with the first song that I ever played. Get off your feet! In the first song that was. Going down in the first song that was ever said. Sing this song! I started rapping with purpose, writing with meaning. This is what we remember. I live this future. Sing it! In the first note that was.
That's right. Thank you guys so much.
I started We Came as Romans in 2005, called Josh up and called a bunch of our friends. You know, we wanted to start a hardcore band, I guess. I was in a Christian pop punk band at the time. I wanted to experiment with some like heavier stuff. Called Joshua. Josh came out and I started writing some stuff, and several member changes later, here we are.
So him and two of his friends, our original drummer and our original bass player, were like, all right, let's start a band, and who can we find? And the original bass player, he's one of my best friends, and he was like, hey dude, I just started this band, you should come to our practice and like try out. And I was like, oh, okay, it's the coolest thing ever. I'm like 16, like, oh, I could be in a band.
When I was 15 or so, I was in a metal band called Several Ties. We played a lot of shows with these guys, the band that I'm in now. I play guitar and everything, and basically they had some member changes. They were called a different name at the time, but ended up picking me up and started touring with them.
Me and MySpace and they're like, dude, we need a fill-in dude for the band because our guys like not making out to all these shows. So I was like, yeah, I'll fill in. And then hopped in, and I was like super stoked about it. I was like, oh my god, this is sweet. I'm in a band that actually has like some kind of status in the scene. And then I don't know, just kind of started. I was like, I can do some graphic designs for you and whatnot, and like just worked really hard and like got going on things. And eventually, like they were like, you're like, you know, you're working a lot harder for this band and taking it a lot more seriously. So like they were like, it'd be cool if like, you know, you joined in. And their other bass player, you know, was preoccupied with school and stuff, and he was a really good dude, really awesome dude. But you know, I was just pumping in more stuff at the time, and I wasn't preoccupied with too many things, so devoted just a lot to it, and that's how it started. So
I went to school with Andy at Seaholm High School, and we were best friends, and I was there when he joined the band. I was a fan of the band before everything happened. It was this summer, and I was going off to camp, and I got a MySpace message from Andy saying that you need to contact me immediately.
Our original drummer wrote like all of the music and whatnot. We had a different band name even. We didn't sound remotely like we do now.
I sent them a couple of videos of like me playing their songs, but like with my own little twist on it. So like I tried out like through the internet, through MySpace messaging. Like I hit them up and I was like, this is what I got, and these videos are what I can offer. And I was younger by all of them by a year or two. That summer we went on our first like maybe week-long tour.
When I started writing primarily for the band, we changed our name to We Came as Romans.
To me, We Came as Romans was a big deal, so I told them that I was definitely down to try out for the band and do some work with them. So I got back from camp, met up with the guys, and did 2 days of practice and played a show at Static Age. And then the next show we drove down to Ohio. This is like the third day I'm in the band, and I played in front of like 1,000 people in Covington, and that was one of the best days of my life. From then on, we kind of did a couple dates with Wings of Lead, and coming home from the tour, they told me that I was going to be in the band.
This next song is called Intentions. I try to speak what I have learned and learn from those I say. Get off your feet. This could happen, but this one is mine. Repression to speak out and show you what I say.
Yes, I am with my submits this sound to many. I got the
Make it up.
no matter what the dogs you don't know that they have been dead.
Rub it around.
And see what it means to fail compassion.
I'm a good one.
Love and sad what it means to fail compassion.
Play my strength to tear away this blindness that makes us unable to see what is sitting beside us. I'll be your serene from my life. I will show you what it is to run, what it means to care. Show me what you got, self-directed. Go to win this war. Go to win this war. Go. This is not the time to be shy or scared. It's time to give this everything you got right now. Let's go. We are nothing without brotherhood. And brotherhood is nothing without your brothers. Do not stop moving. Stand with me and sing what my eyes can see. Take my hand and let me show you what it is to love.
Stand with me and see what my God is saying. Take my hand and let me show you what it is to love. And I can tell that it's all
What time you with one to thank you guys so much.
We write a lot about love and appreciation and compassion and stuff, and I want kids to like. A lot of kids talk to me about it. Like, I want them to like walk away with like a newfound knowledge of music. I guess with a band that's doing something different, and someone who's actually has meaning behind the music. So, because a lot of bands aren't doing that nowadays, and we definitely write about like real situations or real life, and I wanna push that onto people.
Well, obviously I want to entertain people with our music. I want to entertain people live. I want people to walk away from our shows blown away and maybe with a different mindset of some kind. We're a band that's trying to get people to take care of each other, love each other, be compassionate to each other, spread peace, and just trying to get everyone to be, hopefully leave our shows feeling like they want to just be kind to each other and be loving to each other and compassionate and stuff.
Well, We Came as Romans it's a band. Like, we write music, but all the music is how we feel towards each other. Like, we're all great friends, and brotherhood is the main idea behind it. And we're hoping that We Came as Romans can take us in the direction that we all want to take.
Like, everything we do is based on relationship, and like our whole message is the basis of relationships, you know? And I hope that kids can understand that, and I hope that kids can find a way to put that into their personal lives, whether they're musicians or students or working at Starbucks.
If you love someone for no reason, you know, if you love them like by grace, like not by something they deserve, then that's something that could like change someone's day and, you know, in the end change someone's week, month, year, whole life.
We're putting like passion and commitment and like dedication into like you know, writing these words out and like these songs out and like bringing it to like to these kids and showing that you don't have to be this, or you don't have to be outcasted because of this, or you believe in this, or you think this. It's all about love all around, and there's no argument. Like, we're all equal, we're all the same like level. So like our goal is to just show everyone that they can all be loved in, you know, one way or another, and it can't argue with that. So
this is a poison everyone knows. Keep singing these words out as loud as you can. Let's go! Rip away my heart with an effort so constrained. Since the battle in my brain, since the battle in my face, this is the battle in my brain. I spoke in reckless words. Get back. No, I built a better run that destroyed my heart. Once I laid my head down, without the crutches that I pulled, I thought this sing the song. We are the reason for all the light, for realness and weakness. You never thought that my body to go. That's why I said that. We are the reasons for love and more. For realness and weakness, we will tear through these walls. We'll tear through these walls, and we will keep them strong. We are the reasons for health and life. Columbia, are you ready? For realness and weakness, we will tear through these walls. We will keep them strong. We will keep them strong. With an effort so constrained, this is venom in my veins, created and cured by this same, by this same. I'm chosen selfless over selflessness, and I'd love to let up this. Keep it going. This unconscious I kill myself, that I was not wanted to. Keep this going, South Carolina. No, I built a better peace that restores my heart. Once I wave, rebuilt the crutches that I destroyed. That's right, sing that out. Before I dream, sing it.